Angus here. So this site uses the traffic light system for the most common problem I see, and that's when everything's going well, your fat loss, everything's perfect, you have the perfect system going. Normally, it's because your traffic light is set up perfectly for you, but then something happens. I call it a barrier, but it can be absolutely anything. It can be a breakup, it can be a stressful event in your job, it can be a season change, it can be moving house, it could be a broken leg, and it could be illness. It could be absolutely anything. So, traffic light system here on the left hand side, we got sleep, nutrition, exercise, stress. What we're going to do is so everything was going well, but then something happened. So that is going to be a red, it's going to be a stress. Monday's going to be stress, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we already have stress. We know what's going to happen to sleep. This is going to be, sleep's going to go red because we're stressed. We're up all night thinking about it. Maybe we're in physical pain because we hurt our back or something. That's going to be stress. Guess what's going to happen to our nutrition? It's going to go red. We're going to be more likely to eat some bad food. So more often than not, those are going to be red. I'm just highlighting them all red. So the last thing you want to do is add red on your exercise. Your old exercise routine was working for the conditions you had before, but it's not going to work for the conditions you have now. You are not looking to improve your fitness. What you're looking to do is stabilize. So a little bit like a farmer will tend to the ground. That's what you were doing. This is the harvest where you're going to rely on your fitness to get you through in this place. So by switching up your fitness purposely to green activities, so this is recovery activities like going for walks, being kind to yourself, we're going to add some green in here every day. Give yourself nothing harder than a green. Your weightlifting, take the volume right down. You're adding some zone 2 cycling or some walks, etc. So now we're starting to add some green in. This might have a knock-on effect to your stress, where you might lower your stress to a little bit more blue. If we lower our stress to a little bit more blue, then our sleep might go a little bit more blue. We're also going to do purposeful things for sleep to try and make our sleep good. Blue light blocking glasses, breath work before sleep. Same in the stress category. We're going to do purposeful things that's designed to lower our stress. By lowering these things, and when you're in a really stressful mode, blue is maybe the best you can hope for. Occasional greens, but more often than not, it will be blue. You might even get your sleep down to a green. Once you have the sleep down to a green, or at least a blue, better than it was. And remember, most of these things are just seasons. They're not going to last forever. This is your stressful season. The best you can hope for is to maintain your fitness. What you don't want to do is take 50 steps back and just get right back to the beginning. You lost 50 pounds. You don't want to regain 50 pounds. If you gain 1 or 2 pounds, not a big deal, but you want to not get into that desperate state. That desperate state will mess you up. When your sleep is better and your stress is better, nutrition is a lot easier to get back to green. More green days than red days. And there might be a sprinkle of blue in some of these days. Stuff happens, but try to use fuel as nourishment, not as self-medication for stressful issues. Dealing with stress with non-caloric things like breath work. You can have a donut, it will lower your stress, or you can do some breath work, it will lower your stress. The donut will add calories, the breath work will not add calories. Furthermore, you could go out for a walk, which would actually burn calories rather than adding calories to your system. So this is how to use stress management to get yourself back into the zone when one of these barriers appears in your life. And one of these barriers will appear in your life, especially during your fat loss journey, your health journey. This is just what life is.